Hello, and welcome to the first ever Speakers Debate. I'm your host, Voice of the Senate, Shad Graveyson. Today, we have three candidates from all parties. We have Gume Saam of Military Oversight Council. We have Onaconda Farr of the Republic Affairs Council. And we have Padmé Amidala of the Security Council. How this debate's going to work is that we've already randomly decided on which representatives are going to go first. They will answer the question, and then we will have a 3-minute period where the other candidates can respond, and they can have a little bit of a back and forth with Gume Saam providing answers to their questions or statements. After that 3-minute period, Gume Saam will then give, for example, if it is Gume Saam in this scenario, Gume Saam will give his closing thoughts, and then we will move on to the next one. That being said, we'll move on to our first candidate, which will be Gume Saam. And let me get my notes here. Alright, the first question will be for Gume Saam. Gume Saam, what is your plan, opinion, and approach to the Jawa crisis?
This issue has been running amok on this facility for far too long. I cannot stand those short-sighted bastards. When I see a Jawa on a military installation, I wish for nothing more than for the clones to be able to deal with the opposition with all force, might, and equipment at their disposal. The Jawas belong on Tatooine, not on Felucia. A Jawa on Felucia is not only an insult to the Republic, but an insult to a clone's pride and a clone's heart. For the clones I talk to, they wish not to deal with these short things. They are beneath them, quite literally. I believe that the clones, they were bred for a purpose. And that purpose was to ensure that our great republic was mightier than any other. And to ensure this, they must be allowed to do what they see fit. If a clone marshal orders the death of a Jawa, it is the duty for them to carry out the order of the marshal commander and deal with such treacherous things. They steal technology, they steal information, and they sell it to the CIS. This cannot stand. We must not give kind hearts to those who steal and enter military facilities without proper protocol. So, my stance is clear. If the clones need to deal with the Jawa, they should be allowed to deal with the Jawa.
Thank you, Senator Saam. All right. The other senators may now have their statement or rebuttal and question Gume Saam, and you may freely answer. And that 3-minute period starts now.
Is this really the approach that the Republic has taken? Genocide and murder instead of the diplomatic approach? Are we really to stoop to the level of the CIS? I mean, I'm sure Gume Saam would. But I cannot believe that what I'm hearing is that this is how we continue to proceed. I personally will stand against it. I will seek a diplomatic solution and a peaceful resolution to the Jawa crisis that won't endanger our troops or any members of the Republic.
Yeah, I don't agree with Gume Saam here. He's kind of sadistic as he likes to let's say kill Jawas. Probably gets turned on by it too. I think we should go for a more peaceful solution, kind of like detainment and then jail, something like that. I don't think killing him's a good solution. It doesn't look good on us, and doesn't really help anyone else.
Am I allowed to rebuttal?
Yes.
I believe that your kind words are swayed by hopes of ignorance. The Jawas have been an issue in which the Jedi and the investigative branches of the clone sector have tried to deal with numerous times. The only thing that has been effective is, until we started killing the Jawas, they were running amok. No matter how many times we captured, interrogated, and dealt with them. But as soon as the Jawas started to be disposed of. Well, clones, have Jawa sightings not gone down? They are starting to dwindle. And an act against the Republic. Keep in mind, a military facility is being breached by these things. We are not going to their home planet to annihilate them. No. They came to this planet to annihilate our technology and sell it to the CIS. No matter your accusations that you both try to imply about my character, I am not attacking your character. I am simply giving the ability for the clone troopers to act in a manner befitting a military installation. You don't allow people to ninja run into a base and not to deal with them swiftly. If the clone troopers feel threatened, if their stuff is stolen, they should be able to deal with the threat as they see fit. I'm not ordering them to kill, but I'm giving them permission to carry out orders deemed by their commanding officer. I am not their commanding officers. So by saying I have an issue by ordering Jawa killings because I get some of my jollies off, well, then you're insulting their commanders, the ones giving the orders. And I will not stand for you insulting these beautiful clones' commanders.
No.
All right, that is the
Didn't an
3-minute timer.
attack
Thank
on
you.
us
That's
just happen?
Senator. That is the 3-minute timer. All right. Gume Saam, if you wish to say any other last thoughts on the issue, you may go ahead.
My pride is that of the Republic. I merely wish to equip the military sector with full funds and ability to carry out any mission they need, whether rockets, ships, tanks, or just a kind ear to listen. I am here for you, clones. I am here.
Thank you, Senator. All right, we'll now move on to our next candidate, which will be Senator Farr. And Senator Farr, what is your stance on the popular motion in the Senate to cut Jedi funding?
Yes. I do believe that Jedi have also caused much problems, such as cloaking, and causing ruckus and stuff. But I believe that we do Jedi CIS, because the CIS has had these things called like Sith or something like that. I don't know. Jedi have helped us complete many missions. I don't think we should cut funding from the Jedi, but I do wish for them to face some repercussions other than completely cutting funding, since we do actually need them to actually beat IS.
Thank you, Senator. All right. We will now move to the 3-minute period where any senators may interject, and any back and forths are welcome. Starting now.
Ladies first.
Thank you, good sir. I would like to state that I completely disagree with defunding the Jedi. Jedi have always been autonomous, and they are currently helping us, acting as generals. We are the ones who called them here and to participate in this war, so I do not believe we should cut their funding. The funding we get is for putting them in this difficult situation. Originally, as keepers of the peace, we have now asked them to be warriors. This goes against everything they've done and stand for, but yet here we are still asking them to help. And if I do remember correctly, I know we've had multiple Jedi save countless lives of the clones. So if we cut back the funding and the Jedi withdraw some of their forces and Jedi from assisting the clones, we would have even higher casualties.
Are you still talking? Alright, well, since Padmé is clearing her throat, I guess I'll interject here. I believe that the Jedi are doing the righteous thing by the Republic. However, at times we must take a more liberal or stern approach to things, as you may say, depending on your side. Regardless, I believe that Jedi cloaking on a military installation should be done seldomly. I agreed with the law, I voted it in. As far as defunding the Jedi, I am waiting till further information is revealed on whether that would be a good or bad idea. I know Masameda and the Voice of the Chancellor are investigating it, but I personally have not seen this information and I cannot give a firm either way. I hear accusations of the Jedi abusing the funds in which we give them, but I have not seen these actions put onto a spreadsheet yet, so I will abstain from that point. That is my opinion on the matter. As far as defunding the cloaking, or not defunding, but stopping the cloaking, I do agree with that. Less cloaking on the military installation, the easier for us to find enemy cloaking on the military base. Do you have any counter arguments, Onaconda Farr? We still have 3 minutes, or whatever's left.
Yeah. I do agree, parts. I do think that they should repercussions on doing some of the stuff they did against, but I don't think we should cut all funding. As said by Gume, this is not all proven. What stuff they did, but I do believe that the Jedi are still able to help us and help us lead. They're great leaders. They're great leaders. And
And that's the
they have
3-minute
led us into
timer. Thank
victory.
you, Senator. All right, Senator Farr, you may now, if you have any last statements to say on the topic, you can go ahead as a closing statement. No? Nothing?
I mean, I pretty much said everything I needed.
All right, very well. And our last question of the evening is for Senator Amidala. All right, Senator, many members of your council, including your party, including yourself, are wanting to reduce military funding and spending. If you are to do so, what is your idea for a plan to end the Clone Wars?
Okay, first of all, to address the reduction of military fundings, that was another member of my party. I did not agree, and it was not discussed with me. I believe we do need a strong force, and if we are to receive funding, I will make a request for it on my own behalf. I will not seek to belittle the other councils. If anything, the ones I would ask would be the Republic Affairs, for as they are in charge of the money. On the other hand, I have ensured ways to end this war peacefully. I understand that not all the time peaceful and diplomatic solutions are viable. Thus is why me and my team are currently putting out surveillance listening devices and everything to gather as much information as we can. I also support the other committees as well. Me and my team are out here gathering all the information we can so we do not charge blindly ahead. I know words alone can't be a simple solution to ending a war. I understand that, but I still hope and wish to believe that we can find a way. I currently have multiple meetings scheduled with the other members to find other ways to peacefully end things. Remember, we are in this together. I am out here personally ensuring that everything we do is for the betterment of the Republic. I have no wants in this war. I am here to serve the people.
Thank you, Senator. All right. We'll now open the 3-minute period to all other senators, starting now.
I believe that we should always support the military. The question about military funding and cutting, and she spoke as if she was giving a speech to the public. Now, disregarding the matter, I don't know what galactic GPT software she used to make that speech, but it was quite moving. But it didn't answer the question. I believe that these clone troopers should be of any and all arsenals, weapons, vehicles that they may need. We have partnered with multiple companies throughout the galaxy for this one simple purpose, to ensure these clones are fit and ready to kill any clinker or hostile combatant in their line of sight. That is my opinion. I support clones and I support them fighting. What about you, Onaconda Farr?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with. I do support the military because the military kind of keeps the world.
Again, I do not. It is not that I do not support the military. I just wish to find more peaceful solutions.
See,
I
this
have
is how
already
she
said.
talks when she's not reading from a speech. Finally, short, concise. I wish your whole message was like that.
Well, you just rudely interrupt me. I'm not reading from no speech. I assure you, I support the military. I just also wish to believe that there is a peaceful solution. I am tired of the war and bloodshed. My planet has already been terrorized, blockaded multiple times.
Terry,
So
you
have
can't
other
get people
planets.
gonna rock all over us.
Then why does
Why you
your
gonna call-
party
Why are you trying to
hate
call
the
our running show
military?
just like you are?
My party does not. It is just that someone went into my party and it retrieved unauthorized funds and took most of it, spending it on useless yachts,
Who would do that?
while the military
Onaconda?
gets an increased funding.
That's not me.
We get increased
Well,
funding
let's say
because
you
we are
said
at war. This is not a
Maybe it was
time
you,
of
Gume.
peace. These clones need
Don't blame
money
this on
to
me.
fight. They need money to kill, and they need equipment.
And
I
isn't
can't believe you want
intelligence
to deprive
equally
them.
as important? You keep saying me, me, me. It seems like your information is wrong. It seems you have a personal problem with me. I am here to ensure that the security and prosperity of the Republic is secure and we uphold our
The only thing
standards.
I
You're
despise is
willing to
senators
throw
that
away our
will not
standards
support
to do
our clones.
underhand
These clones work
tactics.
hard. Why do you hate the
military
clones?
just keep us secure.
What have you done, Farr, except sit on your ass? I have not seen you propose anything
I
except
go
medical lab
into
that has not even
patrols.
barely been in progress yet.
I
Now
with
we're working on
these
that.
troopers. I enact bills. I assist them day to day. I had negotiations with the young Jedi Gerard the other day.
Working on stuff.
I
I'm working on stuff.
I do. a
Thank
lot
you,
for these
senators. That will
troopers
be
to
the
ensure that
3-minute
we
timer
can-
here. That will be the 3-minute timer. All right. Senator Amidala, if you have any final remarks on the topic, you may go ahead.
Yes, my final remarks is I depend on all of the factors and committees. I do not believe one should be above the other. And I would like to say, regardless of the outcome of this, I support the Republic and I hope everyone here has the Republic's best interest in heart.
Thank you, Senator. All right, we'll now go to closing remarks. Each senator can give a closing speech to wrap up the debate. We'll start with Senator Gume Saam.
I have, since my time being voted into this position, enacted a bill that allowed not only for the clones to receive more funding, but also to assist the civilians. I believe of the most recent bills, I'm the only one that has done a proper humanitarian aid bill that has passed. Others have tried and others have failed. So I am not only assisting the military, I am assisting the civilian sector. I am trying to help all aspects of the Republic grow and prosper. And all I get in return from other senators is slander and hate. I have been called a Xeno. I have been called a frog. I have been insulted in many ways because I am not a human senator like Clovis. But at the end of the day, what I am does not matter. What matters is what I have done and what I continue and what I will do for the Republic. If voted in, I only wish to continue what I have been doing, assisting, ensuring the safety of the Republic by assisting the clones in all matters of war.
Thank you, Senator. All right, Senator Farr, you may give your closing remarks.
I don't know what Gume was on about. He says people hate him because I'm a bug, so that doesn't really matter. Unlike Gume, I'm all for life and stuff. All for life. I don't think we should exterminate all the Jawas and stuff. And unlike Padmé, I like the military, and I think my world and everyone here. Yeah, vote me for a better Republic.
Thank you, Senator. All right. And finally, Senator Amidala, you may give your closing remarks.
Great people and troopers of the Galactic Republic, I wanted to let you know, regardless of the outcome as stated previously, I wish for the best of everyone and I hope you make the right choice. Gume Saam is a great competitor and a good rival. Farr, on the other hand, that man is lost, he's sleepy, he doesn't even know where he's at, doesn't even know what he's discussing. So, I hope you make one of the right choices out of us too.
Thank you, Senator. All right. With that being said, this will conclude the debate. The vote for the Speaker of the Senate will be taking place very shortly. Thank you all for your time and your answers, and I wish you all the best of luck in your campaign. This is Voice of the Senate, Shad Gravy Singh signing off. Good night, Republic.